I called it thinking. It was fear with better grammar. Voices open in my head. One said move, 9 said wait instead. Every opinion bent the route till I couldn't hear my own way out. At work I checked the same line twice, changed one word then questioned the choice. In training I stopped before the set, not from fatigue, from imagined regret. I mistook interference for advice, let every doubt broadcast all night. The cost was quiet, hard to trace, half-done days and a slower pace. Then I watched the pattern repeat. The loudest thought was never the truth, it only got the clearest frequency, because I kept giving it room. Static is not a signal, noise does not decide. I don't need a silent mind, I need a chosen light. Static is not a signal, let the false alarms collide. I took my hands to the work in front, one clear action at a time. So I closed the extra windows down, put one task inside 1 hour, wrote the next step on the page, then finished it before debate. At the rack I measured breath, set my feet and met the weight. No speech, no perfect state, just contact, effort, then repeat. The doubt still crackles through the room, but it no longer runs the switch. I can hear it without obeying, I can move while it exists. Let it buzz, let it fade, I know which voice gets amplified. The one attached to what I do, not what I fear might happen tonight. A signal carries direction, a signal leads somewhere. Static only fills the space when I refuse to choose a channel. So I choose the next rep, the next call, the next honest piece of work. Not because the noise is gone, because noise has lost its worth. Actions make clear. Embarrassment may follow me, it never chooses where I go. Yeah, my bag stayed back beside the door for 19 days across the floor. I told myself I needed time, but time was only helping me hide. Last time there I missed the way, lost my form, felt every face, walked out early, jaw held tight, then let one bad hour out my nights. I learned the hard way inch by inch, how to pass the handle, never flinch, how to call avoidance being smart, while shame kept widening the dark. Hands on the handle, fear in the way. The room does not get smaller, because I stay away. On day 20 nothing changed, no sudden courage, no clean slate. I wore the same doubt down the stairs and carried it with me. no excuse in words. I enter anyway, not ready, not erased. I bring the fear across the line and make it shed to space. I enter anyway, let embarrassment complain. A closed door keeps the story frozen. I walk in and make it change. Hey, hey. The hardest part was never weight, it was returning where I failed. Letting people see the gap, then building without hiding that. Week by week the room grew small, not the walls, the hole they had. Every visit moved the threshold from a threat into a fact. Some days I still reach for the handle with that old scene in my chest, but memory can stand beside me, it does not choose my next step. The hallway feeds the fear, the doorway makes it real. The room gives me a place to change what I can feel. No clean return, no perfect day. I bring the doubt inside, I enter anyway. I enter anyway. Still human, still afraid. I don't need to look untouched to stand where I once fell. I enter anyway. No more waiting to feel brave. A closed door keeps the story frozen. I walk in and make it change. Embarrassment may follow me. It never chooses where I go. Keep the center low. Keep the center low. Keep the center low. A good week made me reckless. I mistook momentum for control. Added weight beyond the movement. Promised more than I could hold. One compliment became permission to outrun the plan I made. I stayed late, cut sleep, skipped meals. Called the imbalance hunger for change. Then one hard note from my manager. One session where the numbers fell, and the same mind shouting higher. Drop me lower than I tell. I lived at either edge, too certain or ashamed. Every rise became a reason to forget what kept me stable. Keep the center low. When the good days lift your head. Keep the center low. When the bad days shake your steps. I don't chase the highest feeling. I don't kneel to every blow. I carry what keeps me steady. Keep the center low. I saw the pattern after midnight, wide awake with work undone. I had spent the week expanding what the basics could not fund. Balance never looked impressive, it looked like stopping when I planned. Eating before I felt depleted, leaving weight I could command. It looked like hearing criticism without turning it into a name. Taking what could make me better, letting the rest fall where it came. So I narrowed every promise, made the pace survive the mood. Not too proud to follow structure, not too hurt to see it through. Praise can pull, failure can push. Neither gets to move my footing. Yeah, now a strong day stays a strong day. It is not a license to spend more in a weekday. Stays a weekday, it is not a verdict on the course. I still feel the tilt inside with a sudden need to prove or hide. But I plant my feet in practices that do not lean with either side. I send the work when it is ready. I train the range, I came to train. I hear the room without allowing every just depending on the fall. Too low, and I surrender before I've answered it at all. So I breathe before reacting, check the load, adjust the pace. A stable life is not a flat one, it is one that keeps its base. Keep the center low when the good days lift your head. Keep the center low when the bad days shake your steps. I don't chase the highest feeling, I don't kneel to every blow. I carry what keeps me steady. Keep the center low. Success does not move my standard. Failure does not move it either. I kept digging up the future to see if it had grown. Call the quiet proof I failed. Change the meals, replace the program, add another heavy day. Every time results stayed hidden, I would tear the system up again. At work I did the same, new method before the old one had a chance. Move the target, change the measure, mistook adjustment for advance. I wanted growth, I could expect something obvious and fast, so I kept pulling at the roots and wondered why nothing would last. Water it, work the ground, do not dig for proof. Some progress makes no sound while it is becoming true. The truth arrived in my mother's yard, watching her replace a dying plant. She held the damaged roots with care and said it never learned to learn. Yeah, too many pops, too many places, too much movement, not enough time, and it's been a strength surviving every change I called a better life. Yeah, that sentence followed me for days. I saw my habits in the soil, always searching for a shortcut, never staying for the slow reward. So I chose one simple structure, marked 12 weeks and locked it in. Kept the meals, repeated movements, let the hidden work begin. I will not measure every morning, I will not panic at the ground. What I practice under silence will eventually break out. No new plan to calm impatience, no fresh start to feed control. I will give the work a season, I will leave the roots alone. Week 4 gave me nothing flashy. Week 6 barely moved the line, but my breathing stayed more stable, and the hard days took less time. My nose became more honest, my form stopped shifting under strain. At the desk the project deepened because I quit renaming it each day. The old urge still brings a shovel when results refuse to show. He says, pull it up and check it, you deserve to finally know. But certainty is not required for consistent hands to care. I contend what I believe in before the evidence appears. Roots do not perform, they do not ask to be seen. They hold through ordinary days and build beneath the green. Cut what drains and feed what stays. Give the process room. I was not failing from the waiting, I was failing from the move. Water it, work the ground, let repetition prove. Not every change is progress, not every pause means lose. Water it, hold the line, let patience take its role. I will I treated every pause like proof that I was using what I built. Added weight with shaking hands, called exhaustion, strength of will. My shoulder clicked, I changed the angle, kept the numbers looking clean. Slept 4 hours, drank more coffee, dragged the worn out machine. I thought stopping meant surrender, so I never checked this out. Every warning left unanswered, drove the damage further down.
Run it hard, ignore the heat. That was how
I lost the space. Yeah, one night I feel the weight I own. Sat beside it, breathing slow, nothing dramatic, just the truth. I had nowhere left to go, an engine doesn't prove its power by refusing oil and rest. It lasts because somebody listens when the parts are under stress. So I lowered what I lifted, took the rehab day by day, fixed my sleep, repeated basics, let the weak points have their say. Maintenance is the work, not a break from what I'm chasing. I protect what carries me, so it's ready when I face it. Maintenance is the work, I don't run myself to ruin. Strength is more than pushing harder, it is knowing what I'm using.
now I leave a rep unfinished. When the movement turns untrue, I record the ache, adjust the load.
Do what pride refused to do. There are nights I want the old pace, want the numbers back by force, but speed that strips the gears for parts never gets me through the course. I'm not softer for recovering, I'm responsible for range. Every careful repetition keeps tomorrow in the frame.
Check the noise, cool the heat, tighten what has come loose.
Power without upkeep is just damage within skills. Maintenance is the work,
It is patience under tension.
I protect what carries me.
That is discipline in action.
Maintenance is the work, no more proving through collapse. I would rather build a life of strength than one impressive life.
I don't spend the whole machine to win a single day. 3 messages lit the desk at once. I dropped the work I said came first, answered fast, accepted more. Let every knock become a door. Someone needed one small favor, someone marked a subject red. By the time I cleared their panic, my own promise lay untouched.
I cut the session at the halfway point, said I had too much to handle. Truth was I had trained my nerves to chase the nearest flashing panel. At midnight nothing vital moved, I had only moved around. Spent the whole day sounding useful while the deepest work went down.
Urgency can wear importance like a uniform it stole,
But a louder call is not a reason to abandon what I chose. Not every alarm is fire, not every voice gets my time. I check the smoke, I name the stakes, then I decide what leaves the light. Not every alarm is fire, I won't sprint because it rings. The loud can wait outside the room while I protect the vital things.
The change began with one blank hour, blocked in ink and guarded hard. Phone face down, door half closed, one unfinished job in front. A message came, can this be now? My hand reached out from old reflex. I read it twice, saw no real danger road. I'll handle it at 6. That sentence felt like disobedience. My chest prepared for something worse, but no collapse came through the ceiling. No one vanished from the earth. I finished what it waited
weeks to train without a rush. Goodbye, the world kept moving without access to every minute of my life.
Check the source, check the cost. Some bells are only noise. A calm response is not neglect. It is a conscious choice. I still feel useful when I'm frantic, still confused, a man with worth. Still want credit for reacting before I understand the work. But speak and make a weak decision, look committed for a while, and being everywhere for everyone can lead my own life unattended. So I sort the true emergencies from discomfort, dressed in red. I answer what can't safely wait, schedule what can wait instead. I do not know the loudest problem, the best hours of my day. Attention is a limited resource. I choose where it gets placed. Does it burn? Does it break? Does it truly need me now? Name the risk, set the time. Do not let the ringing shows urgent, important. Learn the difference. Hold the line. Not every alarm is fire. Not every voice gets my time. I check the smoke, I name the stakes, then I decide what leaves the light. Not every alarm is fire. I don't move because it rings. The loud can wait outside the room while I protect the vital things. I verify the danger, then I choose the response. My plans looked heavy. My head stayed clean. Sunday night, I filled the page with 7 days I meant to change. Meals prepared inside my head, sessions done before I left the bed. I spoke in future tense so well I almost bought the things I sold. Tomorrow stacked like boxes in a room I never closed. At work I named each task in progress, kept the hard one underneath. In training counted what I planned like intention was a receipt. But though we kept it so record blank squares, half finished lines, I had shells full of ambition. And nothing shipped on time. Count what left your hands, count what reached the end. Not the list, not the speech, not what almost could have been. Count the page you closed, count the set you did. Nothing pending counts as proof. Finish something, then begin. Then begin. So I cleared the crowded table, put one item in the light. No new goal until the old one had an answer by the night. I stopped praising preparation when it never met the floor. Set a timer, made the call, did the part I'd skip before. The first week looked unimpressive, 3 small boxes marked complete. But completed work is weight that a perfect plan can reach. Then the numbers started changing, not from hype but fewer claims. I learned progress needs a record that excuses cannot fake. Open, handle, close it out. No promise while one is still around. One is still around. There are days I want the feeling of 100 doors ahead. New routines can feel like movement when the current one feels dead. But I know the hidden cost now. Every open loop takes space. Every promise left unfinished makes the next one harder to face. So I keep the list much shorter. I let completion, set the pace. 1 report and 1 session logged. 1 honest meal put in its place.
I don't need a crowded ledger to convince myself I tried. I need evidence that traveled from my mouth into my life.
Plans have no weight until they move. Words leave no mark, we're self-approved. Close the loop, clear the shelf.
Do not announce what you have not done yet. Count what left your hands. Count what reached the end. Not the list, not the speech, not what almost could have been. Count the page you close. Count the say you did. Nothing pending counts as proof.
Finish something, then begin. Then begin.
Keep fewer promises
And I leave none on the shelf. A bad day may arrive.
It never gets the days behind it.
Yeah. Tuesday went wrong before noon. Missed the deadline, lost my cool. Lunch sat cold in the passenger seat. I watched the rain erase the street. One mistake became a forecast. Skip the session, start next week. That voice could turn an hour of trouble into 7 days of retreat.
I knew the habit by its language. All or nothing, clean or ruined. If the day could not be perfect, I gave the rest away to it.
1 hard hour
Doesn't own the night.
1 dark cloud.
Doesn't change the sky.
I drove home with the thought still talking, but I stopped before it spread. Changed my clothes, reduced the numbers, did the simplest work instead.
20 minutes steady breathing, nothing made for an applause. Then I cooked the meal I planned and answered 1 neglected call. The day was never fully rescued, that was not what mattered most. I had stopped a passing storm from becoming where I live. Rain is not a season, a setback is not a name. I won't give 1 bad decision every hour that remains. I can lose the morning, still defend the afternoon. The weather gets a moment.
It does not get the room. There are weeks when sleep comes fractured, when the work moves twice as slow, when the weight feels unfamiliar, when results refuse to show. I no longer read those signals as permission to disappear. I adjust without abandoning. I stay useful while they're here. Some days ask for heavy effort, some ask only hold the thread. Both can keep a life in motion when I do what can be done next. I cannot stop the clouds from gathering, I can stop the doors from closing. I cannot force the day to favor me, I can choose what keeps on moving. No dramatic restart, no punishment tomorrow, just 1 action that refuses to let the weather lead.
Rain is not a season, a setback is
case prepared. Long day, tight chest, no focus left to spare. I'd move the session, shift the task, call it balance while the weeks went past. Every plan came with invisible terms. Only if I felt sharp, only if it worked, only if the room was calm and clear, only if the doubt would disappear. I saw my name in the morning light, then broke the deal before the end of night. No one saw it, no one knew, but every breach made my own word less true. When I said I would, I show, even if I scale it low. 10 clean minutes, one honest set, a smaller promise kept it stronger than regret. When I said I would, I move. I don't need a perfect mood. I can change the weight, the pace, the load, but I don't cancel what I owe. So I stopped writing goals like threats, built a minimum I could respect. On drained out nights I walked the floor, opened the page and finished one part more. No punishment for being tired, no pretending I was still inspired. Just clear conditions plainly read, do what is possible, not what is convenient yet. The strange thing was, the trust came back without applause or sudden impact. Every kept agreement left a mark, a quiet signature against the dark. Not everything, but something real, not how I pictured it. Still see, there will always be a reason to request another clause. Fear gets out responsible when delay becomes a cause. So these are terms I don't renegotiate. I may bend the method, never erase the date. I may lower the demand when the body said slow, but when I said I would, I show. When I said I would, I show, even if I scale it low. 10 clean minutes, one honest set, a smaller promise kept it stronger than regret. When I said I would, I move, feeling ready isn't proof. I can change the weight, the pace, the load, but I don't cancel what I owe. My word does not depend on the mood that reads it. Every shortcut left me farther from myself. Every shortcut left me farther from myself. I kept changing routes at the first steep mile. New plan every Monday, new excuse by night. Why somebody else move faster online, then blame my direction for needing more time. I skipped the slow weeks, chased the final form, loaded past control just to look transformed. At work I jumped ahead, left the basics thin, built a trail of starts with no arrival in there. My calendar looked busy, my record looked bare. I was moving everywhere, getting nowhere. Every turn felt smart for a day or two, till the map in my hands had no mark. I could pick a road, pay the miles, stop confusing speed with progress. Pick a road, stay a while, let repetition draw the compass. The change came quiet on a rain-soaked run, same hill, same shoes, nowhere left to cut. I stopped at the corner where I always turned back and saw every abandoned route stacked in my tracks. The distance wasn't stealing from me, it was asking what I meant. Was I loyal to the outcome, or the comfort of a quick attempt? So I chose those fewer targets, wrote the sequence down. Kept the light awake when no one was around. Finished one hard page before opening 10, and returned the next day to the same work again. I don't need the fastest way, I need one I will not leave. Let the road take what it takes, I will answer with my feet. No new turn to save my pride, no escape dressed up as down. I don't measure by the distance left, I measure what I don't walk out. Yeah. Months pass without a dramatic sign, just cleaner repetitions and a steadier mind. Then the hill that used to stop me fell behind, not because it changed, because I held the line. I still feel the urge when the pace gets slow to redraw the route so I don't look exposed. But I know that voice, it never wants a path, it wants the first 10 steps without the aftermath. So I mark each session, close each task, take the ordinary road and make it last. But once felt late, now feels exact. The long way counts when I don't turn back. No shortcut, no restart, no fresh blood to hide away hard. One direction, full distance, let consistency become the landmark. I don't need the fastest way, I need one I will not leave. Let the road take what it takes, I will answer with my feet. No new turn to save my pride, no escape dressed up as doubt. I don't measure by the distance left, I measure what I don't walk out. When the road gets long, I do not change the destination. One bad day took the stand, I let it speak for all of me. One missed mark became the case, 1 weak hour became the plea. But the record is larger than the moment that went wrong. I will hear the whole truth before I sentence what I've become. Friday I froze halfway through the pitch, lost the next line, felt the whole room shift. Nobody laughed, but I heard it anyway. A private accusation I carried for days. I replayed every pause on the drive back home, turned one rough meeting into all I'd ever known. Skipped the evening session, left my shoes by the wall because failure said why bother, and I accepted the call. I gathered only evidence that proved I was weak, the missed deadline, the bad set, the unfinished week. Ignored every morning I had shown up tired, every promise completed when I wasn't inspired. I wasn't being honest, I was building a case with half of the facts and my fear in the judge's place. Who gave one moment the final word? I did. Who can take that power back? I can. The next Monday, I opened the notes, read what I'd written before I choked. The work was still solid, the facts stayed plain. A shaken delivery did not erase the pace. So I asked for another room, another date. Practiced the weak section instead of hiding my face. At night I trained lighter, controlled every phase. No punishment added, no debt to repay. I started keeping a fuller account, not just where I failed, but how I came around. The calls I returned, the corrections I made, the days I felt small and still entered the frame. Confidence didn't arrive as a sudden belief, it grew from reviewing complete evidence. I stopped asking fear for an unbiased view, it had one testimony and called it the truth. One bad day took the stand, I let it speak for all of me. One missed mark became the what I've become. Call the witness the morning I return. Read the statement, the lesson that I learned. Show the record, every quiet correction. A failure is an event, not a permanent description. I still walk out of rooms with mistakes in my chest. Still hear the inner prosecutor building its request. But I no longer hand it the bench and the seal. A loud accusation does not make something real. I review what happened, I name what was mine. I repair what I can without rewriting my life. No false defense, no innocent act. I own every weakness, but I keep every fact. Accountability means I answer for the flaw. Not that I let one flaw become the whole law. Let the bad day take the stand. Let it say what it came to say. It can show me where I slipped. It cannot name me from that day. Cause the record is larger, and I carry all of it on. I will face the whole truth, then return to the work and move on. I correct the mistake. I do not convict the man. I was losing my pace, trying to match somebody else's, stretching every honest step till the movement lost its balance. I don't measure by their distance, I don't borrow their finish line. What matters is the space I close between last week and tonight. Yeah. A younger name got the promotion, someone smaller, move more weight. I smiled and carried both comparisons like a sentence through the day. At my desk I rushed the process, sent the work before it held. At the rack I chased their numbers, let my form betray itself. I knew nothing of their starting point, what they sacrificed or had. Still I used that final picture to make my honest progress look bad. Every win became a measurement I could turn against my life. I wasn't studying their success, I was searching for a reason to feel behind. The truth showed up inside my notebook, 6 months written line by line. More control, fewer mistakes, better work in less time. Those gains had gone invisible because they didn't beat a stranger. I had thrown away my evidence for a number with no context. So I drew one line beneath my name, compare the work to where it started. Not the body in the next lane, not the loudest person in the market. I reduced the weight on the rage, rebuilt the task I set too fast. Started tracking cleaner choices, things my envy couldn't count. Different road, different load, different years behind the results. The ruler never fit my hands. Why did I trust what it told? Comparison still enters quietly, usually after something good. It points across the room and asks why I'm not where someone else stood. I answer with a better question. Did I move from where I was? Did I keep the promise longer? Did I correct the hidden flaw? Some people pass me, let them pass. Their speed does not reduce my ground. I can learn without surrendering the scale I used to mark myself. There is no strength in winning races I invented out of shame. There is strength in seeing clearly what improved beneath my name. Measure the range, measure the return, measure what held when the old habit burned. Measure the truth, not the image outside. A number without context is a weapon for the mind. I won't lose my pace, try to match somebody else's. I will stretch an honest step till the movement loses balance. I don't measure by their distance, I don't borrow their finish line. What matters is the space I close between last week and tonight. I respect their progress, Decorating a life that could not hold its own roof.
Changed the split, moved the furniture, caught it fixed. 3 hard days, then nothing left. No sleep,
No order, no depth.
At work I chased the visible wins, answered fast, left the hard part thin. In training I loaded past control, built for the mirror, ignored the hole. Nobody saw the beams give way, it happened quietly day by day. Late meals, missed notes, promises bent, a polished room with a sinking frame. What holds the weight is what I do when no one cares. The meal I make, the hour I keep, the honest work that stays downstairs. What holds the weight is never loud enough to praise. I stopped building for the view, I built for what the structure takes.
The lesson came on an ordinary night.
One small task and I had no fight. The big goal stood on a crooked floor, and ambition could not brace it anymore. So I went back underneath the noise, fixed my sleep, reduced the choice, packed the food, wrote 3 clear lines, kept the same hour, guarded the time. I lowered the bar and cleaned the form, let repetition make it strong. No dramatic change to show,
Just fewer cracks beneath the load. Beam by beam,
day by day. Nothing stable comes from display.
beam by beam.
Keep it plain, build what remains when the mood gives way.
I used to ask, how high can this go? Now I ask, what?
Carries it below, because height without support is only distance before collapse. And every basic thing I skipped
Was waiting underneath the cracks. Some mornings still feel unimpressive. No spark, no speech, no evidence yet. But I know the work that keeps me standing rarely looks like a major event.
It looks like closing what I start. It looks like stopping before form falls apart. It looks like leaving pride outside and doing the simple thing right. I do not trust a sudden surge more than a habit I can repeat. I would rather raise one solid floor than claim 10 stories
With nothing beneath.
What holds the weight is what I do when no one cares. The meal I make, the hour I keep, the honest work that stays downstairs. What holds the weight will never beg to be displayed. I stopped building for the view, I built so nothing has to cave.
Before I add another level, I strengthen what it stands on. I knew how to look committed. I had not learned how to stay. Yeah.
I knew how to look committed. I had not learned how to stay. I set the camera by the rack, checked the frame, adjusted black, had it weight I couldn't own, because the lighter truth looks small on phones. Every session needed witnesses, every number needed praise. If nobody reacted, I questioned why I came at work. I played the same part, took the loud test, skipped the deep one, spoken finished sentences while half the real
when I've never chosen one. But the crowd cannot continue what I refuse to do alone. The work must survive the silence. The standard must stay when the lights cut out. No eyes on me, no hands in the air. I finish because I said I'd be there. The work must survive the silence. No performance, no borrowed belief. If effort disappears with the audience, it never belonged to me. One night the battery died before the first set left the floor. I nearly packed the whole thing up, then saw exactly what that meant. The room had now become less real. The weight had now become less true. Only the chance to be observed had vanished from the room. So I left the phone inside the bag, dropped the place, corrected form. No dramatic final number, just an hour clean and honest. I wrote the section in the notebook nobody else would ever read. For the first time I felt stronger without needing to be seen. No spotlight, still present. No reaction, still exact. Nothing posted, nothing wasted. Quiet work still leaves a mark. Started choosing hidden effort, the revisions after praise. The meals without a picture, the recovery no one rates. I stopped turning every struggle into content for a crowd. Some changes need protection for the strong enough a sound. The old hunger still returns that need to prove I'm moving fast. But attention is a visitor, it was never built to last. So I ask a harder question when the empty seats look back. Would I keep this promise without anyone to clap? Curtain closed, house lights dead. No one knows what happens next. One more page, one more set. No applause, no difference. No difference. The work survives the silence. The standard stays when the lights cut out. No eyes on me, no hands in the air. I finish because I said I'd be there. The work survive the silence. I don't perform what I should believe. When the seats go dark, I remain at work. That is who I choose to be. If it only lives beneath the lights, it is not mine yet. I kept reaching for advance. Before the simple thing was sound, new routines, new systems, another way to skip the ground. I spoke in borrowed language, made confusion look precise at work. I filled the room with terms I could improve in real life. In training, every shaky rep got covered by more weight. I called the basics boring because they showed me what was weak. Then every plan became a sentence I could start but never finish. I knew the words for discipline, I had no grammar in my habits. Say it clean, mean each word, do not hide behind the difficult. Say it clean, make it true. Simple work can still be brutal. I watched the strongest person there strip the movement down to nothing. Same position, same control, no rush to make it look impressive. That was when the lesson landed. Mastery does not need disguise. What looks basic from a distance takes a lifetime to write right. So I slowed the repetition, held the line where form would bend. At my desk I cut the language till the point could stand alone. One clear task, one measured effort, one correction I could keep. I stopped chasing bigger sentences with the vocabulary weak. I don't add another layer till the first one holds its shape. I don't need a harder answer when the simple one escapes. Let me earn the next progression. basics never became easy. I became harder to distract. Every detail once avoided started giving something back. Cleaner movement, fewer errors, more control, intention climb. Not a sudden transformation, just the same truth practiced right. I still feel the pull and novelty that need to look beyond the stage, but complexity without command is only weakness wearing names. So when I reach for something greater, I first return to what it needs. Best position, clear intention, then repeat until it speaks. Fluent in the basics, not because they ask for less, because I face the smallest faults I used to cover with excess.
No decoration, no escape, no clever way around the fact.